Okay, I've decided to do some Mookaite as my next batch. So this is one of the buckets I brought back recently from the trip to Gascoyne Junction. So let's tip these out. There's about 20 kilos in here and need to pick out the best ones. Hey, g'day. A lot of regular viewers would have already seen a lot of this stuff, the stages of cutting and polishing, but I'll tell you what, jump forward to the slideshow to see some amazing results. Alright, well, first off I see ones like this. I like this red and yellow, bit of white there, separated by the black. So that's one. Another similar one here. Nice colours. And I know in here somewhere there's some nice brecciated Mookaite. That's part of it. That's one part there, but I've cut a slice off in the past. There's a better one than that. That's a nice one as well. He'll go in there. But where's the other one of those? Some nice mauvey colours they can go in. Is that it? No, that's not it, but he can go in as well. Don't know about that one yet. A nice little one. I think he can go in. Won't need much cutting. But yeah, I'm really keen to find the other half of that. Where is he? Where are you? Is that him there? That's him there. So, I don't know if you can tell on the video, but some really nice colouring in that. And it's nicely brecciated as well. So, yep, keen to see what that one does. Some more nice colours. So basically I'm going to fill the kitty litter tray up, cut them all up into tumble sized pieces. That's nice, you can go in. Maybe not that one just yet. Bit of this mauve. This never really glosses up that well, but it's still a nice. Still looks nice. What else we got? I do like these reddy, orange colour ones. Well, that's nice. It's a bit thin though, but we'll see what happens with him. Get some more burgundies. There's a nice burgundy one. There we go. A few more. What's this? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Definite. Who else? Anyone else jumping out? Get some more brecciated stuff. Where's that? Oh, that's a bit I cut off. That one there. See what it was like. Might as well round him off in as well. Nice colours. Oh, this I think is a nice brecciated one, yeah. So this could yield some good brecciated tumbled stones. What about that? I do like those browny orange ones. Probably a few more. Yeah, maybe. I wonder why when I pick some of these rocks up sometimes. Doesn't seem anything special. Something nice, come on. What's that one? What's those reddy browns again? Never got enough of them? You can be on standby in case. That's nice with the line running through it. I like that. Well, that's interesting with that black piece going through it. He can stay. Probably one or two more. Again, it's the brother of that one, I think. Yeah, they have to come off the same rock. say no to that one. Oh, look at that. Very unusual. I think that's it. You can go back with your mates. Oh, yeah, you can go as well. So that is the next batch, ready to be cut up and tumble polished. Alright, well I was putting all the spares back and I came across these, which I think are kind of special, so they'll go in as well. There's this one, looks delicious. This one's a nice breccia running through it. I think it came out nicely. This one here, a bit of burgundy, very different. This one just looks good. And this one, some nice breccia again. So yeah, some of these bigger ones I might only do half of the rock, but yeah, interested to see what's inside some of these. So yeah, they go added. I've probably overloaded a bit, but like I say, some of the big ones will only get half done. So yeah, there we are, a revised kilometre tray of rocks to be tumbled. Alright, so that took about 3 hours on the tile saw, cutting and then rounding them off. And this is what we've ended up with, ready to go into stage 1 of the tumblers. Some nice brecciated stuff in here. And some unusual colours as well. So yes, very excited to see what the end product will be. Here's all our Mookaite ready to go into stage 1. I'm going to load up the barrels and set them off for a week in the tumblers. So let's get all the big ones first into the bigger barrels. We may run out of barrels. This 33B has stopped working again. I had a bit of trouble with the motor a little while ago. I thought I'd fix it, but it's no longer working. So I'm stuck with the 33B and the 66, QT66. So that's these 4 barrels here. But is there too many rocks? We'll find out. Might be right, I think. I do tend to overload them, but because they're pre-shaped, I don't think it matters all that much. Let's see if I hadn't pre-shaped them. So let's start filling these smaller ones. They take a surprisingly lot, really, a surprisingly large amount. I think we'll get there. Right there, around for more, and that's it. Small ones in these, that, and that. Like I say, I do maybe overfill them a little to what's recommended. They recommend 3/4 full, 2/3 to 3/4, probably a little bit over. So now the grit, stage 1 grit. I am using 46 grit. I just find that it cuts them down to shape quicker than the usual 80 odd grit that most people use. So yes, boy, we're running out too. We should have enough. Let's see. So 3 for each. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't added the filler pieces. So these are just smaller pieces. This is all Mookaite chips. They just get in between all the bigger pieces to help mix up the grit, help distribute the grit better. Well, I say all Mookaite pieces, that obviously isn't. You don't get green Mookaite. Boy, these are really filling up. Yeah, probably a bit too full. Like I say, once you pre-shape them, it's not such an issue. Plus, they shake down a little bit as well. See what I mean? So, not too bad. All right, so back to adding the grit. I think we've got 1 in here. And that's 2. And 3, so 3 in each of the smaller barrels. Is that right? 3? No, it's 3. Yes, it is. It's been a little while since I've done this. Is it 3? I'm sure it is. Yes, 3 and then 5 or 6 in the bigger ones. Is there enough for 5 or 6 in these bigger ones? Let's put 5 in. Let's see how we go. I have to go to the grit shop this week and pick up some more grit. 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah, really running low. But I think there's enough for this batch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I might put an extra 1 into each of the larger barrels. Right, so now we're going to add some water. Now the water goes up to just below the level of the top rocks. This is dirty water from the saw, but it doesn't matter. It actually probably helps to create a slurry better. There we go, you can just see the water coming up there. I forgot about my chips. These are chips from the saw when I was cutting them yesterday. They can go in there to be used again. No, they can stay there. So now they each get their lids. Big ones. It's a big chunk. Big ones get their lids. Or the seals, I guess these are. The seals. Bubbling up a bit. That's good. That's the bubbles out of there now. and then they get their lids. For you, two here. For you, for you, and for you. Now, hammer them all down, and then they'll get a washer. How many is there? Is it 5? There's a washer, washer. Oh, wow, one of the 5 is only 4. And then they'll get a locking nut. Now each barrel gets a little shake, just to mix everything up. They'll go in here, he's off and running. He's off. Now I'll turn this bigger one on, it's a bit noisy. Hey, that's not so noisy at all. Give these ones a shake. Oh, now it's getting noisy. There's something a bit out of balance in there. And off they go. Spinning for a week in stage 1. Oh, good. All right, it's been 7 days and I'm pretty excited to see how this Mookaite's turned out. These might have to go again. Maybe I overfilled the barrels a bit much. That one seems alright. But there's a lot of little edges that need to be rounded still. He's okay. It's unusual, that one here. Anyway, we'll rinse them off, make a decision. Some of them might need to go in stage 1 again. We'll soon know. Alright, so it turns out there's only a handful of this Mookaite that's ready to progress to stage 2. So rather than rush it, I thought I would do them all again in stage 1 or stage 1.5, I guess. But before I load up the barrels, I thought you might want to see how some of them are progressing. Pretty happy with these. Well, they obviously need a bit more rounding yet. Really nice colours and patterns coming through. And like I said at the beginning, most of this is brecciated, so it's broken up and then rejoined over time. So yeah, I would have liked to have had a batch ready before I go away next week, but this is obviously not going to be it. That's fine, you don't need to rush it. Some of my favourite colours there. Oh, bit of a leaf there. I like that. Like a duck. More of those browns going into greeny greys, or grey green maybe. Fantastic colours. Very happy. Never been disappointed with Mookaite. This is the sort of thing that I need to wear down a bit more. That's why they're going back into stage 1. It's an odd one. Oh, it's another duck. How about that? That's Casper the Ghost. And a butterfly. Oh, you know, you see all sorts of things in these rocks. If you look long enough and tired enough. Yeah, very happy with these. Nice colours and patterns. Good stuff. And to think this is just a, I wouldn't say a short drive, but a drive from my house. I'm able to go and find this stuff. I think I'm very spoilt. So yeah, now we're down to just basically 2 large barrels, 1 small one. That's how much volume you use in the first stage of tumbling. Because there was 2 full large barrels and 2 very full small barrels. So now I will add some of the filler stuff. This all came over from the first tumble. So for those that don't know, the filler rocks just help the grit and the polish get in between the larger ones. If you didn't have it, then you just have large rocks rubbing against each other and you wouldn't get anywhere near the wear that you get with these smaller ones included. Alright, so we'll add some grit and set them on their way. Alright, time to grit these barrels. Nicola over in New Zealand, you were correct, it is 46 grit. So yes, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so each of these will get 5. What is that, 4? I think so. Trouble counting up to 5, that's a worry. There's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. That is 4. And that is 5. Now this small one, we'll just get 3. 1, 2, and 3. As a matter of fact, I'll add another 1 to these larger ones, so they've now got 6 tablespoons of number 46 grit. And now the water. So, for those that don't know, water comes up to just below the level of the top rocks. Just there. So here. And the same here. Oops. Not watching what I'm doing. That's a bit too much water. Can anyone use it? A little bit in each. I think I'm happy enough with that. Like I said before, it's not an exact science. As long as you're not swimming in it, like these ones appear to be. I might just lose a bit of that. Yeah, happier with that. Now, the lids, where are the lids? Get the air out. When I say lids, these are the initial seals before the lids go on. Now this one here, this is blowing out again. I think I've fixed it on the other side. Well, no, maybe I haven't. That's never been fixed. But it doesn't matter because I'm running the same grit, so that you'll find there's grit stored away under here. It's got in under the seal. But because I'm doing stage 1 again, it's not a problem. If I was going into stage 2 with these drums, you wouldn't want that. It would interfere with your stage 2. Get air out again. Now, these all now get a metal lid. This is the actual lid. We stay. And then a washer. How many washers is that? That looks like 3. And then they each get a nut to lock them down. And then they go into the, they give them a shake just to mix things up a little bit. And they go into the tumblers for another week. Now that one there will tend to wander down this end if I don't put another empty barrel in there. So I'll quickly do that. Washer, locking nut. There's nothing in that, it's just empty. That is just so that it stops. If it comes down here, the metal's hitting on that little washer, not the end of the rubber ball drum. So now I need to just turn on this big one. Excuse me, buckets. I've had it turned off because it gets a little rowdy when there's no barrels in there. You'll hear that in a second. I'm not sure what's going on there. But it usually quiets down once I put a drum on, a barrel on. Looks happy. He's in a groove. Yes, he's in his groove. And this one. Right, so that will go now for another week. Then I'll take them out, but they'll be on pause while I go on another rock hunt up north. Alright, this Mookaite has been tumbling for nearly 4 weeks. Usually I'd only give it a week or 2, but I've been away rock hunting. So yeah, I just kept it tumbling. You can always do with a bit more rounding. So let's see what we get. Quick rinse with fresh water. They're all looking about as you'd expect. Yep. I think they're all ready to go on to stage 2, finally. Still a rough bit there, but it's never going to go away, that one. Alright, let's load them up into the Vibe Tumbler for stage 2. Okay, so here's our rocks, all ready to hit stage 2. I won't turn this on yet because it gets a bit noisy and I won't talk over it. So this is what we're using. There'll be 3 and then maybe a little bit tablespoons of silicon carbide 220 grit. So I'll turn it on, it'll get noisy. There we go.
that will now go for 2 days. We'll come back, empty it out, and we'll go into stage 3, which is silicon carbide 600 grit. Well, it's been running just over a day, and you can see it's a bit dry. So the solution to that is to spread a bit of water in there. And that gets things moving again. So the Mookaite has been tumbling in stage 2 now for 2 days. Time to rinse them off and put them into stage 3. A bit sludgy. I'm sure that'll be fine. So they'll rinse like that for about an hour, and then I'll give them a fresh water rinse, and on to stage 3. Alright, so they've now been rinsing for about an hour. We'll switch it off. They will then go, there it goes. They'll then get rinsed off in some fresh water, and then put back into here for stage 3 for a couple of days. Here we go. Nice and colourful. So here they are, all rinsed off, ready for stage 3, which will be this stuff here. Silicon carbide, 600 grit, about 3 teaspoons. So let's turn this on, it'll get noisy. Lid goes on. Clamp goes down. See you in 2 days. Alright, here we are. Mookaite finished its 3rd stage. Had to rinse it out. And then it'll go on to final polish. That is not Mookaite. It's the only piece in there that isn't. It was just kicking around, so I threw it in. Alright, here we go. Final polish stage. Start this up, it's going to get noisy, as per usual. these have been in stage 4 now for about 3 days. Rinse them out and see how they look. So this will get a freshwater rinse, a good rinse and a scrub with a toothbrush. Then they'll go back into the Vibe tumbler overnight with some borax and fresh water, and then they'll probably need a bit of an ultrasonic clean, but we'll see. So let's give these guys a rinse and see how they look. Yep, looking pretty good. But up until we dry them off and give them a borax rinse, we won't know for sure. But yeah. All right, ready for a final rinse in borax. So that's going to run overnight. Normally I just go a few hours, but it's late at night, so I'll just let it run till morning. And hopefully we've got some nice, glossy, shiny rocks when we rinse them off. The reason the water's this colour is that's all the grit and polish that's come out with the borax rinse. There'll probably still be more in the creases and crevices of some of the brecciated stuff, but the ultrasonic cleaner will take care of that. You can see a little bit in there still, just there. So yeah, we'll do ultrasonic cleaning now on the ones that need it. Looking good. So this is our Mookaite, straight out of the borax rinse. So what I'll do is I'll pick out a few of the brecciated pieces, put them into the ultrasonics, because they always look the most spectacular as they shed their dirt and grit. Who else wants to go in? That one. That one. He looks really dirty, that one. Alright, so let's start these up and watch what happens. This one takes a little while to get going. Well, let him think about what he's up to, and we'll start this one. Oh, I can hear it going now. This one, it gets noisy, so I won't bother talking. So here's a finished batch of what is mainly brecciated Mookaite and one piece of jasper. I think it might be snakeskin jasper. So yeah, they come up nice. I'll do a slideshow, show more detail.
Yes, very happy. Alright, the slideshow. I was very happy with the gloss level that I achieved on this Mookaite, especially some of the Brecciated stuff, which is what this is. Yeah, very happy. Lots of colours, lots of patterns. Look at this. This actually has bits of chalcedony and signs of agates in it. There'll be more in a minute, I'll show you. This is some of my favourite colouring. This is how that duck turned out. Or some more Brecciated stuff. Considering how broken up it is, it really turned out well. Again, beautiful colours. The yellow running through that purple mauve colour. Now this is nice, this Brecciated with the almost transparent black in between it. Again, my favourite colour. Who's next? Oh no, this is that stuff. If you have a look, you can see signs of agates running through there. Agate sort of crystals. Unusual colour, look at that. Fantastic. Really nice. Another Brecciated bit, but with that weird grey-black section at the top there. Standard colours, but separated by black. Nice, I like it. Another Brecciated. Look at that, you got pink, yellow and white as separate sections. How that happens, who knows? Again, favourite colours. Another Brecciated piece. Very rough, but glossed up nicely. Another translucent section there in that grey area. More unusual colours. And like I said, very happy with the way these glossed up. More Brecciated with more translucence in it. Some of that sort of tiger stripe burgundy one. This looks like a metallic. I like that metallic almost look with the gold runs through it. Again, more translucent Brecciated Mookaite. I just like this. It sort of reminds me of a desert sunset. Beautiful colours. Look at that. The patterns running through it. Just amazing rock. Now this is more of that chalcedony with the agates. You can see little crystal pockets, what they call druzy pockets in there. Again, my favourite colours. This is quite a long slideshow. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't pick out the best ones. To me, they were all fantastic. This is only about a third of the rocks. And even then, it was difficult to pick the best ones. More of that desert sunset look. Again, with the translucent dark areas there. More just amazing colours, that yellow and the burgundy. Beautiful. This one very Brecciated, but again, glossed up nicely. More of the purple yellow. That is normally hard to get a gloss on, but look at that gloss on that one. But the purple yellow is very difficult to get a gloss on, so I was amazed that I did. Again, look at those crystal pockets in there, little druzy pockets. Standard colours, but look at that gloss level, fantastic. Really happy with it. More of the dark translucent Brecciated stuff. And that was it. Thanks for joining me. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And leave comments. Always interested in comments. Thanks very much.